Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 1678 of the 3+ Minutes of Planks Challenge, and as always, I am filled with gratitude. Thoughts on my mind this morning. A couple of nights ago, I met a young lady, Eve. Eve is a little bit older than me, and I met her randomly in my storage facility right by my apartment. I'd gone to my nephew's graduation, and because I have just a small space, I have a storage facility where I put a lot of my clothes and things of the sort. I'd been wearing these boots that I wanted to make sure they were okay. It's about 9 o'clock at night. And randomly meet Eve. The conversation started with me just saying hi, hello. I say hi to everyone. But the conversation really started when in the storage facility was playing the song, Voulez-Vous. I don't even know the name of the song at the moment, but it's a Patti LaBelle song. And that started our conversation. Eve is from New Orleans and she loves music. So as we were talking about the song and she was getting ready to leave the facility, she asked for my help. In the midst of helping for help, I saw something in her storage facility that I realized was a sign, like a sign from God. So we talked a bit. I told her if I could help her in any way, please let me know. We exchanged numbers. Yesterday, she needed a ride from her place to the storage facility. So I gave it to her and then continued on with the conversation. A couple of things happened that I realized that I was supposed to meet her. As I was waiting for her to get her things to get to the car, I was standing in the grass. I was looking. She actually has this amazing pathway behind her apartment that I was thinking of running on. As I was walking through the grass, I noticed that there was a lot of poop. And I saw that and I was like, man, well, look, there's a doggy station, like literally, I don't know, 6 feet away. Like, why wouldn't anyone do it? I remember having this moment of judgment. And then I kind of stopped myself and I said, you know what? You don't know the situation. Just let it go. And even beyond that, why don't you pick it up? If it's really that close, then just you do it. So I started picking up the poop and she noticed it. And she was like, hey, that's so cool of you that you're doing that. We just had a new neighbor that moved into the apartment and she is visually impaired. She's blind. And so she can't always see the poop. And right there in my moment, I was like, see, you can't judge someone if you don't know all the facts. And then later on, she had this thing on her door that I realized. I was like, okay, I'm supposed to be here. I don't know why. I'm just supposed to be of service and help. As I was leaving with Eve in my car, Eve is an older white lady. She had neighbors across the way. And the neighbor said to me, hey, she's racist. You don't want to deal with her. And as he said it, it was so interesting to me because everything that I knew of her, I didn't feel that way. She never made me feel that way. And it was interesting to me how someone can have a perspective that someone can't. And I didn't understand that. And at some point I told Eve what he said. And I said it mostly because I didn't want to lie and it was caught in the moment. But one of the things I was talking to her about, and actually in an incident that happened with her Friday night, she was getting a ride from someone else. And it was someone who I said hi to and she looked at me with disdain, like another older white lady. And that to me, I can admit, I could feel like, oh, she didn't think much of me. I don't know if it was racism, but didn't think much of me. But I think something that I was thinking of in that moment is I was like, I don't take in that stuff. Like, here's the thing. I know that racism exists, but here's the honest truth. I don't care. Now, this is how I'll say it. It's not that I don't care. No one will steal my joy. Whatever you have against me, the way you feel about me, whatever you think of me, I will not take it in because you will not steal my joy.